Welcome to the Key to Keynote Grow Conference 2020. If we haven't had a chance to meet yet, hopefully you'll get a chance to meet me virtually. My name is Lauren Hawkins. If you would like, go ahead and get a copy of these slides. Both of the K's are capitalized, so please be sure you're typing that very carefully. As I said before, my name is Lauren Hawkins. I'm currently the RHS Digital Coach this year. If you would like, feel free to email me, follow me on Twitter, or access my blog for more information and more ideas that I continue to share throughout the year. If you are unfamiliar with how to open an Apple file when it's located in Google Drive, feel free to check out this tutorial video on this slide. It is also located on the RISD iTeams YouTube channel for access later. If you would like to check out additional Keynote resources, feel free to tap on this robot to take you to my Wakelet collection featuring everything iPad. It's got wonderful tutorials. It's even got templates for you to already help yourself get started. If you haven't had a chance to explore Wakelet, take a look at that Chrome extension in order to save everything faster in one place. This is what our Wakelet will look like. If you continue to scroll, you'll see a collection of tweets that have wonderful templates to access. You'll see further Wakelet collections that have been shared, activities, different templates, and different ways to access all the good things that are Apple EDU. Don't forget, when you are done with this session, to access the Google form. Please fill this out in order to get credit for attending Grow. On these slides, if you would go ahead and download Keynote onto your iPad through self-service or through the App Store. Once you have downloaded the Keynote icon, go ahead and tap on the icon on this slide to get access to your own copy of the digital workbook we will use throughout this session. Once you've tapped the Keynote icon, it will take you to a screen prompting you to download the Keynote. Please hit download one more time. Now when you open Keynote, you'll see the presentation. When you're ready, open Keynote and tap on your new presentation. This is your copy, so you may edit as you need throughout the session. A lot of the materials you will see in this session are adapted from the 20 Keynote creations, which you will see towards the end of this session. Check out this slide for a brief overview of all the things Keynote. We will explore a lot of these options together, so don't feel like you have to spend a lot of time here. One of the best things about Keynote are all the things that you can add in: photos, videos, shapes, drawings, lines, and audio directly in. You'll see this anytime you tap on the plus sign. Let's give it a try. So on this one, go ahead and tap the plus sign and just grab any of the shapes that you happen to see. Anytime you're ready to change the shape, tap on the format icon, and you'll get access to all the different colors that you can pick from. Feel free to choose from a variety of preset colors or even the color wheel. If you don't want one color, you can choose the gradient option. Again, select colors, even adjust the angle that the colors are there. Last option is to insert an image in the background, which can be very fun for animals. Drop in borders and change the width as you see fit. Even the opacity of the object you can do as well. Other options that you can do is search within the shapes as well. You'll see all the different categories that are already built into Keynote, all of which are accessible without Wi-Fi. This option allows you to use Insta Alpha. Simply combine a photo and pull it into Keynote. This feature is helpful, especially if you have a white background that you need to be removed. Simply tap on the paintbrush and keep the image option and tap on Insta Alpha. Start using your finger to remove and drag any colors. The more you drag, the more color that gets removed from the picture. Since this one is done after the white, you can let go and tap the words done. Keynote will automatically crop the picture as needed. Best thing about once students are finished with their Keynotes, they can export and share as they see fit. Once they're in Keynote, simply tap on the three dots to open up the share and the export options. Students can export in a variety of ways, including an animated GIF, as an image, or even a PDF. When tapping the share option, students can share directly to Google Classroom, to Seesaw, or even their own Google Drive. Sometimes it is helpful to lock an object to prevent accidental movement. This is especially helpful with our littlest learners. If you would like to lock an object, simply tap on the format option and go to Arrange. At the bottom, you'll see the lock option, which will prevent them from moving it and resizing it. Another fun trick in Keynote is to give students a copy of a Keynote presentation and have them switch to a different slide to show how they are feeling about the day. Simply open up Apple Classroom and view all their screens all at the same time to get a brief temperature of your class. This is especially helpful if you have multiple choice, true, false, yes and no, all those kinds of options. If you would like a copy, simply tap on the Keynote icon in the bottom right corner. Handwriting is especially fun within Keynote with their drawing option. When you tap on the plus sign, tap the drawing. Here you're going to get a bunch of different pen tools with different thicknesses, a pencil, a crayon, eraser, and a paint tool option. Students can practice handwriting within any color and any thickness. Students can always resize after tapping done to make sure it actually fits. So if they happen to write too big, they can always readjust as they need. They can also animate, which is especially important for cursive, by choosing the line draw option, which will show their handwriting in real time. Very fun for math problems to help them remember how they solved them. To practice changing a background, simply tap on the format and you'll see the background appear. When you change the image, you can choose from any images that are currently located on your iPad, for example, a snowflake. If you tap on a color overlay, it will darken it and change it up a bit. Keynote can be very fun, especially when you create things like problems of the day. Students can tap in and search for a shape that they need for a math problem, for example, pi. When they drop it in, they can resize, readjust, and change up the colors, for example, make the cherry red. They always have the opportunity to copy and paste the selections as they need, and click and drag in place. In this example, this could be a really fun math scavenger hunt. Simply pinch with 2 fingers and zoom in. The first one is offering students the chance to write the word. Simply tap on the plus sign, and then go to the 4th icon and choose drawing. Again, students can pick from any colors, any thicknesses, and practice their handwriting. Obtuse. Simply tap done when they're finished, and resize if needed. The next part offers chance for students to hear the word. Obtuse. And then find or say it around the room. Simply tap on a plus sign and students can pull in a picture and it will replace and take its spot. To create a placeholder, simply tap on the plus sign and insert a photo. This does not work with shapes. This example, I'm just simply going to choose the camera icon. I'm going to pinch and use those blue dots to make it just a little bit larger. To create a placeholder, tap on the paintbrush or format option, keep on image, and choose set as placeholder. This example is showing students something called a scratch off. They'll need the eraser icon located in the drawing, and all they'll do is select one icon from each category. This is a fun activity for creative writing, selecting a character, a setting, a conflict, and theme. Let's take a look at how to actually create the button for this option. Simply tap on the plus sign and choose the outline that you would like to use. Pinch and zoom and move in place. Go ahead and duplicate this by copying the shape and pasting it. Resize this just a bit smaller and place it on top. Once placed on top, select both objects and then tap on the format option, your home away from home. Tap on arrange and choose the bottom icon for combined shapes. This will exclude and leave you with simply the outline. Go back and add a fun animal. Feel free to use the search option if you'd rather, or just a simple shape. Resize as needed. When you're ready to go ahead and fill it in, tap on the plus sign, but this time choose drawing. We're going to use the paint tool option. Again, feel free to select a fun color as you see fit. This one happened to be green. I'm going to select red. All you'll do is trace the outline, and when it's done, it'll fill in the whole thing. Feel free to adjust to continue and fill up the space. Next, use the arrange option located under format to put everything in its place. The image in the back, the paintbrush, and then the outline. These are other options, shape stories for example, where students can insert a shape and practice sequencing by recording their story. This is an example of how to insert audio. Same thing under the plus sign, just tap Record Audio. Tap the blue option to start recording, and then tap Insert when you're done. Check out this last option to get any of these wonderful free Apple Book resources. You cannot use your managed Apple ID. You will need to use a personal Apple ID in order to get these. This is what the 20 Keynote Creations Apple Book looks like. Some of these you've already seen, like Scratch Off. Each of these provides a brief tutorial, as well as a template for you to copy. Everything is hyperlinked, so it's easy to find within one place, but you're also more than welcome to jump around as you need.